Okay, we're going to look now at making this very simple joint, which is a butt joint that has been reinforced with a piece of softwood. It's been fixed with some countersunk screws and then it's been glued with PVA glue. So this is a joint that you might use on the carcass of a cupboard or a unit or perhaps part of your table. So to start off, what we're going to use is we're going to have 2 squares of plywood like this and a small piece of softwood batten. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a pencil and we're going to mark onto the plywood the thickness of the batten. Once we've done that, we're going to take a cordless drill and a 4.5mm drill bit, and we're going to put the drill bit into the cordless drill. We're going to take a piece of scrap material and we're going to mark in about 15 on one of our pieces of wood. Just make 2 little marks, and on the other one we're going to mark 20. Now we're going to do that so that when we put the screws in they're offset. We're then going to take the cordless drill and drill the hole. Now you can do this using a cordless drill, or it might be easier to do these holes using a pillar drill. If that's the case, I'll set up the pillar drill to do that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this tool. Now this is a countersink, and we're going to use this to countersink. Put this in the drill bit there, and you can see what happens here. We've got these drill holes, and if we use the countersink, it gives us a countersink to the hole, and this corresponds with the head of our screw. So if we look here at the countersink, it fits down and then that fits flush into the piece of wood. We can even drive the countersink in a bit further and then fill the hole and paint over it to lose the screws. Now we've done that, we're going to take one of our pieces of plywood, we're going to take some PVA glue, and we're just going to put a very fine bead of PVA glue. Now this is important because although the screws are quite a strong fixing, the glue ultimately is much stronger. There's our piece of softwood batten that we're using to brace our butt joint, and we're just going to push that down like that. Then we're going to get one of our screws, put it in place, and we're going to take the screwdriver, the electric screwdriver, and once it's in place there, you can see that's done that up tight and that's now flush. Take another screw and place it in the hole. Again, and you can hear that just click as it screws that up tight, and that will screw that up very tight. So we can see that's securely fixed there now, and the last stage is to just again put a bead of glue, not too much. If you get the glue on your hands, if you get it on your clothes, just wash it off with some water. Just going to wipe that on there so you can see a thin bead of glue. I'm going to take our last piece of plywood, we can line it up there and make sure that it's square. Taking another screw, holding it in place, and the last screw. And last of all, and now we've got a butt joint with countersink screws and a bracing block that might be suitable for our GCSE project.